Okay. Let me look at the part.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
This is so complicated.
Why is it complicated, bud? Like I can literally see that you had fucked up. Like I can look at the settings here. It's pretty cool.
Oh no!
Oh my god! I can. Oh, there's so much shit in here.
And where?
On my end.
Okay, so listen, we're not going to call this one 275. All right, we're not going to do that because it would be a dishonor and disgrace to 275. This will be vacation update. All right, because I'm on vacation. And we have a couple stories to tell. So this is a follow up. This is like 274 part B. How about we do that?
Okay. I like that. I finally got Rim's name changed. Now let me change Cody.
You know what? I'll just knock it into the.
I didn't move anything. So what did you want?
The dust.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this dust?
Yes. No, the dust buster. Sorry.
Oh.
This is the best we've ever heard of Mara when she's been there.
The boys say you sounded lovely, Amara.
Oh, thank you.
She says,
"What is that? Is that guitar?"
This is what I vacuum up my ashtrays and weed with. So like actually inside like the filter, there's probably like Amara was saying like this is an obscene amount of
There's weed all over this thing.
I know that's what I vacuum. This is what I used to vacuum.
Oh shit!
Okay, it might get loud, boys.
Oh shit!
Oh, hit the music, Randy. This is a great time for that.
No, don't start now. Fuckers are starting now.
Oh, I hit the button. I unstopped it. I'm so confused. Do you want me to go?
Go! It's freaking. It's 11:07 at night, man. We've been doing this shit for an hour and a half now. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Went so long we can't do a 275 now. That's okay. Vacation update, 274 part B.
Who's on vacation?
We're really
I haven't slept in 4 days.
God damn.
It's a good one to take a knee on, boys.
Hey,
I like
everybody.
it.
Welcome to episode 274 part B, part 2, midweek update. Keeping it flowing. We don't want to call this from 275. That music just disappeared on me, so I don't know where we are. But hey, it's your favorite earhole slider Rem coming at you with another episode of the Rich Dickman Show. Got a jam-packed bonus. We'll call this one a bonus for you today. So sit back and slide down those ear holes.
It's an auxiliary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, an auxiliary.
Bantercast. I
Is
like
the music
this
still
one.
going? Do I go, hey, Randy? We got to fix that part. Randy's here.
Yeah.
Cody's here. Last week, we had exciting new updates and new stuff. And this week, it's everything's new again. Everything old is new again and new and old. I don't know how that works. Randy, not real quick, just what's happening tonight? What the fuck are you doing, man?
Well, so what am I doing? I am having the time of my life trying to make everything better in my life. It's a process. I have currently going 34 projects. I just started a new one with my doctor today because I had a doctor's appointment.
What's that project called?
Well, I told you guys a little bit about it. It was that one pitch I made. I don't want to talk about it yet because I think it's good.
You're with your doctor? Yeah. I thought this was like gonna be like doc. Oh, I thought this was like a procedure, like project colonoscopy. I'm like, wow, Randy's really dramatizing this.
Oh no! Like a side project. He's gonna help me. He's gonna help me with
nothing to do with healthcare. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's I'm basically gonna try and automate collecting data and determining my mood without having to do anything. I found several KPIs that I pitched to him, and he's going to monitor it for me and give me feedback on how to make it better.
Okay.
Hey, Randy, I got a quick question for you. Can the people at home notice any difference with audio recordings and levels, or to them, do they not notice?
To them, I don't think they notice.
No, they won't notice.
Okay.
But Rim, you are low. I would turn the gain up.
We got a new setup, and it's amazing. You can't see.
Please turn the gain up on your focus rate, because last week your track was really fucking low too. That's why I'm still struggling with getting it out of the fucking.
Whose focus rate are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about Rim's.
Rem's focus rate. Okay. But yeah, folks, we've been doing this all night, just kind of tinkering with microphones and inputs.
Yeah, I think once we get it, though, it's going to be fine.
It'll be sassy. It'll be delicious.
I mean, this is a neat interface we're using.
Yeah, they can see our backgrounds. That's Amara.
Yeah. Amara's right there. Sounds like you're in my ear right next to me, Randy.
Yeah, you're the only one. Like, you're just low. I don't know why.
Man, I don't know what. I don't. How's this? Is this any better?
Whoa, yeah, that's good.
Way better. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit,
How
I
low
can
was
really
your
hear myself
fucking
now.
gain, dude?
Yeah, maybe
Fuck
down
you.
a little bit. Test this out. It's very
That-
unprofessional to do the audio check during the podcast.
That's why.
boys.
How's this? Is this better?
That's great. I think we're all good.
Okay.
We're dialed
All right,
in and
I wonder-
happy.
all right. That's enough.
All right.
Fuck,
We
God,
promise we won't
God.
fiddle with any more knobs tonight.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
Like, this took up the first 5.5 minutes of the show.
This is the worst.
No, it's not.
shit
Rem, you just don't.
Yeah, remember the time I got super drunk and you had to call it?
No.
Yeah.
Rem is just doesn't like growing pains. Like,
Okay,
this
hold
is
on.
the process of growing.
We need
try
to
and you-
acknowledge. We need to acknowledge something right now, okay? Because very, very technically, this would be 275. We're not going to call it 275, so we can celebrate. This is actually the anniversary of either Randy getting too drunk and had to cancel the episode, or Cody his 100th episode with us. I think it was 175 when one of those things happened.
Let's party like it's 275.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Because and it's also the 2-year anniversary of our behind the scenes
one
project.
joint.
2 years we did. 2 years ago we did that, you guys. Wow. Cody,
Wow,
can you
much has
imagine?
changed.
You've been hanging out with us for 2 years, bud.
That's
At least.
don't regret anything just yet, but it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. It's like it's
Just give it time.
yeah. The way I like to think of this show is it's a huge like ruby and emerald Fabergé egg, and there's just a huge ropey burning fuse attached to the top of it, like a cartoon bomb, but it's beautiful. But the thing is, you look at it, it's like that's a fuse, but it's not attached to a bomb. So I don't know what's going to happen when the fuse gets all the way to this delicious ruby sapphire egg, but we're going to find out.
We're gonna find out. That's exactly right. You know, it was funny, Randy, when I asked Cody if he wanted to be on the show with us. And I said, "Hey, man, Randy and I were talking. Would you like to be the third member of the Rich Dickman Show?" And Cody said,
hold
my
on.
commitment?
First of all, you've already had third members and fourth members. I've heard. I think I'm barely in the top 5 of members of the show.
You just made it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take 5. 5's good. I like 5. 5's a happy number. Everyone in America's family has 5 letters in her name.
If we were going to rate everybody.
I mean, I would call him top 3, to be honest, because he's lasted more episodes than anybody else besides you, Randy.
Yeah, I got this.
Oh, yeah, but Heel's the funniest.
I got this iron hide thick skin where he just washes off of it like a duck in water.
So Cody said, I'll yeah, that sounds good.
Sorry,
What's my commitment? And I'm like, no commitment. You can show up when you feel like, say what you want. Just feel like having you around.
It's
I
fine.
got new weed.
I understand totally now. I'm like, oh, these guys are bringing Lunchables to the cafeteria table.
Yeah.
I got you. I can do that.
He's not that impressive. He's not as impressive. As,
No. You're impressive, just in the wrong ways. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You're right. It's like
Somebody write that down. Impressive and impressive in all the wrong ways. I like this. Here we go.
So Cody, Randy and I have to tell you a story real quick. Okay. This happened yesterday. It happened yesterday evening. Okay. They just opened up down the street from me. I live in a very small town, a small farm town.
Yeah. What's your nickname for it?
Crackerberry Junction.
Yeah, Crackerberry Junction. Okay,
That's
it's
a good
great.
name.
It's great. It's nice and quiet.
Sounds
Local farms and stuff. It's great. I love it. But they opened a Dollar General.
Oh, Dolce and Gabbana! I love Dolce and Gabbanas. America takes me there all the time.
So we need one of our smoke detectors, the carbon monoxide detector. The battery ran out, so it was beeping. Right, so you got to get that shit replaced. Otherwise, you're like those people in all those TikTok videos.
I had legit forgot about this room.
I do that.
Did
shit.
you really?
I'm so guilty of that.
I'm so
shit.
excited now, though, that you reminded me.
Yeah. So
And it's not that I'm broke. It's just I don't want to get on top of my desk to change. Whatever.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
I got marijuana ash all over my chest again. And then
Get up and take your shirt off. It's fine.
No, this is a new shirt. I got it when I was getting shave of ice with a Mary, my mom, from Matsumoto's on the other side of the island. It's fucking delicious.
Okay, we'll talk about that though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, this story is one of the best stories you'll hear in your life.
Yeah, I don't want to cut you off. I just answered what you asked. Yeah. I didn't cut you. You cut yourself off. You were curious of what I was doing.
Yeah, because you're distracting when you're up there trying to take your clothes off. And like, I want to see what's up.
Show feet.
So I'm going. I've never been into a Dollar General before, right?
Yeah,
so I had to get a 9-volt battery, and I was going to go to the Dollar General, and I never went.
What a deal!
Maybe I'll make a YouTube short. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video and have Cody cut it together of me going to Dollar General the first time. And I was like, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work. So let me just call Randy.
That's a wild thing to think is. Oh no.
So it's literally like a 4-minute ride to the Dollar General, and I called Randy, and he goes, Randy, how do you answer the phone?
Go for Randy.
I love it.
I hate that so fucking much. But
do you really? I love it. When he said, go for Randy. And I said, Randy.
That's how you answer a radio or shortwave or a CB.
That's what he does. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, that's what I grew up doing. My grandpa used to let me talk to the nasty women on the CB on our way to school.
So I call up Randy, Cody, and I said, Randy, right. I am going to a Dollar General for the first time in my life. I've never been in Dollar General before, and I'm really excited. What should I expect? Because I figure Randy has been in lots of Dollar Generals. Randy, what did you tell me? Do you remember what you told me?
First of all, no. Explain that assumption. That's
what?
Like a leap was like why? What about Randy says in and out of many Dollar Generals?
Ohio.
Yeah, all right, that's fair enough.
Cody, there's literally an exit sign for the road on my way.
No, you just needed those 3 syllables, and I understood. We're on the same wavelength. I got you.
Okay. Well, anyways, I said, so you're going to walk in and it's going to be concrete, probably brown floors, terrible fluorescent lighting. To your left will be a bunch of self-checkouts and one checkout that nobody's ever at because they have to go stock the fucking shelves all the time. Yeah. And then you'll walk around and then you told me where you asked where the batteries were, and I think I told you.
No, you're jumping too far ahead. All right. You're jumping too far
I love
ahead.
how there's layers to this cake.
There is.
Yeah,
there
wow,
is. Cody, there is.
No.
This is fantastic.
We're doing
I said, Randy,
hit me.
What should I expect when I go to Dollar General? He says, brown concrete floors, and no one at the cash registers because they're stocking shelves.
Right. Okay.
And I said, oh, that's funny. All right. I said, Randy, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go in here and I'll let you know what I find out. Love you. Bye.
Right. And that's spot on, Randy.
So I walk in to Dollar General and I look around and I immediately call Randy back. And I say, Randy, I just walked into Dollar General. There's brown concrete floors. Right. There's nobody at the cash registers because they're all self-checkout and they're all stocking shelves.
Yep.
What the fuck, Randy? What kind of magic are you wielding here? And then we walked around the whole store together.
Waffle Houses also sell waffles. What was... Were you blown away that it was exact? Like, no, that Cody, everything Randy said tracks to a T.
My friend Mike was with me too, so it was a little more fun.
Gotcha.
So I'm walking around Dollar General and I'm like, wow, this place is amazing, right? It's like they have a little bit of everything, there. So I asked Randy. I said, Randy, where do you think the batteries would be? I can't find the batteries. And he's like, probably down by automotive. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? They have an automotive section?
Oh yeah,
and
that's a good one.
I turn and I find the automotive section.
Yo, what does that G stand for? General. It's a general ass store. You can probably get like a car battery and beta fish in the same like transaction.
Yeah. So I'm starting to go up and down the aisles, and I got Randy on the phone. I'm like, Randy, they have a whole fucking taco aisle. Like you can get Taco Tuesday shit right here. They got and he's telling me about the bread. That's the same stuff they get from the local bakeries. You know, just it's okay.
Yeah, they go to local bakeries and convince them to make their house bread.
Yeah, I spent about 10 minutes walking around Dollar General with Randy on the phone.
Oh yeah,
until
especially if you're with Mike, you can walk around.
Yeah. And
I used to do that. I used to get before I found the magic of cannabis. I used to get very drunk, and I didn't have hardware stores. I just used to get drunk and then like ask like the Home Depot employee like how I could make a submarine out of their light bulbs. And just watch them like really turn their fucking heads. Like I recently had the same impulse and reawoke the memory when I was in a like Dolce and Gabbana because I wanted to like ask the clerk the same thing. Just like, how do I make the best submarine out of your light bulbs?
It was like submarine sandwich.
But the thing is, I bet you a Dolce and Gabbana could do that for you. They have the right stuff. They probably have like the right caulk and batteries to like make a light bulb submarine.
I have everything. They sell underwear. They sell bras and jogging equipment. They sell adult diapers. They have all. And Randy's like, go check the frozen foods. So I go to check the frozen foods. They have like these little.
Yeah, you can get a piece fluid for your windshield wipers.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. So I got the little Hot Wheels car. I found my batteries, and on I went. It was the most amazing experience I've had in several
years. You could take a lap in there when you're with Mike.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun exploring Dollar General together, and he's telling me all about how Dollar General is ruining small towns and stuff.
Oh, absolutely! It's a malfeasance. It is the most convenient malfeasance on this blue earth.
Randy sent me, while you get that ready, Randy sent me a picture of the most holy spot in America, where there is a Dollar General, a Family Dollar, and a Dollar Tree all in the same building.
That's what I was just sending.
Magnifique.
Oh, he's sending it out now. Chat. And then when he was trying to explain to him, the Ohio thing earlier on, he also sent me a picture of one of those exit signs where there's $6 Generals off the exit, and all six there's a sign for all $6 Generals.
Yeah,
and it's accurate.
But here's the thing: even though there's $6 Generals, all the employees are in the first Dollar General stocking it, so you can just rob the other $5 Generals.
And so in the one I went to, I couldn't find any employees in that building.
They're all stocking the first one. Yeah.
And as I was leaving, they walked
a self-checkout Dollar General.
Two really
the entire
old,
store.
Ugly women just walked back in because and I mean, you could have just walked out with a whole bunch of shit too.
You could walk in with
you want to hear the funniest thing? Before my sister died, she was suing Dollar General. She got into an altercation with
oh man, is there like a conspiracy web with like
no, well maybe Dollar General, I think Dollar General hotshotted my sister, guys.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because the lady accused her kids of stealing something, and she said, oh hell no, I'll beat your ass. And then the lady said, I'll beat your ass. And then and they went back and forth, and then I guess the lady beat her ass.
Ass was beat.
Yeah, and she just let her. Like, she stood there and just kept laughing at her, and she just kept hitting her harder. And
some people are lawyers.
The fuck out of them. Yeah.
Some people are lawyers.
Slipping Katie.
Love it.
Called her.
Oh, I'm yawning. Shit, this is real late now. All right, so Cody, last week I told you I watched an amazing YouTube video about a man who visited every Margaritaville in the country and Canada. And then I said, Cody,
man's plural.
Man's. Yes. And Cody, you had that in your recommended too. And I said, Cody, you have to watch this. And then you said, well, if you want me to watch it, you got to tell Amara. Okay. So I texted Amara and I said, Amara, you got to watch this with Cody.
Right. What did Amara say?
And Amara says, you know how to get things done. And so you watched it.
I did. The second you fucking texted Amara, we watched it. I was in the middle of like searching for it, and I'm like, I'm letting Rem win pretty hard if I do this. The second he texts Amara about this, and I was like, you know what? I'll let him have it. I'll let both of them have it. W for both of y'all.
Now, so Cody, as a professional film editor who's worked on such projects as Sharknado.
You need to stop that. You need to immediately stop.
You worked on the project, okay?
You can. The project is the film. I'm the promotion. Like you make it seem like I was.
You were part. You're still part of it.
Wheezing like
when they thank people at the Oscars. Your company gets thanked. Thanks to the promo guys.
No, that's not
okay.
that.
What did you think of Eddie Burback visiting every Margaritaville in America and Canada with his buddy Ted Nivison?
I'm very much inspired. That was amazing. I want to go out. I want to go out and do things not as extensive as that, but like that is wild. It was very smart of those two gentlemen to have that pre-sponsored. I forget the sponsor entirely. Can you guys remember? The only reason they get to do this,
browser thing.
Yeah, it was like NordVPN. It was something like NordVPN. We're not sponsored by NordVPN, but like, yeah, it was a good move to get pre-sponsored. Just go like first have the banquet at the first one where all your friends are, as a send off, and then immediately like madman beeline across the country, across two countries. Excuse me.
Yeah,
and and it tore my heart when they got to the one Margaritaville late and it was closed. But they decided to close early, so they decided like, oh, we could cook your ribs because we decided to close early because you're, I guess. Okay, let's answer this. Was that vehicle in favor of Margaritaville? Yes or no? Does Margaritaville look good after watching that to your average Joseph?
I want to visit all the Margaritavilles in the Southeast.
I want to visit one. I want to visit let's say I want to visit the good one, and I want to visit the bad one. Let's just say that. Yeah. Let's ask him. Let's ask Burback what the best and worst ones were.
So Cody, I got to tell you, there used to be at the Mohegan Sun Casino. There used to be a Margaritaville, and I think I talked about this last week. But they closed. I think it was like 2018, 2019. They closed. But I went there with the wife, and she, it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't amazing, but it was fine.
Been to that casino.
Nice. They had a soup that was nice that I liked, like a jalapeno clam chowder type of thing, or Southwest chowder, so whatever it was. I enjoyed it, but we didn't go often because casino prices are expensive, and I wasn't as rich then as I am now. But I was. I loved the idea of the video where he just went to every one of this chain restaurant, right? And I said, and you can that theme works with so much, and the comedy you can do with it as well, right? And I was thinking of this. There's this place here in Connecticut. It's called TJ Burritos. There's only one of them, and my idea. I said to the wife, I said, wife, you and I, we should start making videos together. Like we could do this. And she's like, no, I don't want to be on camera. I said, okay, you can be off camera. She's like, what do you mean? I was like this.
You can be the camera woman.
Yeah, you can be the camera woman. And I'll say something like, hey, today, guys, we're going to start our journey. We're going to visit every TJ Burritos in the country. And then my wife off camera goes, there's just one. And then I go, well, it's going to be a short trip. Smash cut to walking into TJ Burritos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But here's how you inject the comedy into that realm. You have to, like, however long your video is, you loop it for like 6 or 7 hours. So people like look at the video and it's like, oh my God, it's 7 hours. And then, you can reveal, they've been had in like the first like 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like at minute 4, you can be like, oh, if you're still watching, we looped this video 1,152 times. So yeah, that's what, like, joke's on you, but you have to be a very patient man to upload a 6-hour video to YouTube.
Yeah. So Cody, now that you were inspired by this, did you watch any more content of Eddie Burback? Because I have, I'm addicted.
I will, let's say that. He's showing up in my algorithm more, and I watched his first video from 7 years ago. A completely different person. Yeah, that's why I don't like going too far back on the timeline, because if I go far back enough, I'm going to find something that wasn't you at all. So whatever. He
did a video on these things, the virtual ghost kitchens. You know what these are?
Yeah, it's like Pasquale's Pizza.
It's like Mr. Beast
Chuck E.
Burger.
Cheese. Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah, it's like so you have all your DoorDash, those food delivery apps. I've never used one of those. I live in the woods, and it would take too long, and I don't trust people delivering my food except me. But so this is all new to me, right? But like in the cities where all you lazy liberal young people don't want to go out or make your own food, you spend $25,000 a year on DoorDash and Grubhub and all that bullshit.
It's horrible.
Learn how to cook a meal. So you go on these apps and you order.
I make enough money to pay someone else to do it cheaper. I make way more per hour than it costs.
Just think of all the money
that in,
you would have
it costs
if
more
you didn't
money.
spend it on something that you could cheaply do yourself.
I can't cheaply do it myself. Valuable.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's these buildings that house these kitchens, these virtual kitchens.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's one building on like 44 different restaurants operating out of this one building. And he went to the different, so they look up the address. So you can find the address using Google and all that stuff. And so they started finding all the kitchens that came out of the same place. And then they started looking at menu items that might be similar, like a fried fish sandwich. So they ordered the fried fish sandwich from different restaurants in that same building. And it's all the same goddamn sandwich. It's amazing. I never. The whole concept is shit.
They tried to do that here on my island of Oahu, Hawaii, and the way the island's set up, there's two sides to it, just polar opposite, because in the middle is a fucking mountain and there's nothing to do up on the mountain. So there's just two sides of the island. So it's very isolated. So when I see a new restaurant just show up on my DoorDash or Uber Eats, I'm just like, oh, really now? And I order it, and I'm sure enough, like the Burger Den here, that trendy new pop-up you think it's just literally Denny's Burgers menu.
Yeah.
And then
and it
I
comes
also
out of
have
existing restaurants too.
Oh yeah, and then that's what I like. That's what I thought. But you're saying like there's
Different
no
ways,
sign.
right?
Yeah. There's like a no sign kitchen that's like staff only, no dine-in area. Like,
yep. And then the existing restaurants do it, and like there's this Thai restaurant got shut down, so they opened up a virtual kitchen, and they're still operating. And then they do it out of like food trucks, and they had these trailers. I forget what they were called, but like the trailers that they were cooking out of weren't set up well, and they kept blowing up in people's faces if you were getting injured. It's wild out there, man. Like this is I don't know if I like it.
Do you know what the most guerrilla like dining thing I've ever heard? I think it happens in like Quebec, Canada, and apparently like their dining scene is getting so renegade that they have restaurants that are totally willing to commandeer parking lots. Like instead of like having free parking up, they'll just put a table in each parking lot and accept the parking ticket for blocking the slot, the parking lot, because per hour each table pays way more than the Quebec ticket. So they're just like, this parking lot is fucking ours now because it can just be our outdoor seating, and we can manage to economically pay any and all tickets we will incur ever doing this. So now people are just like, we can't park anywhere.
Oh, because the restaurants
just pirate, like literally like pirate gung ho shit. And I bet you if you were, especially Mark Cuban one day, you could just load up a food truck, and steal 3 of those and probably, pay rent.
Right.
If you're in like a trendy enough spot.
And
it's getting cutthroat out there, and like, what you're, talking about, the ghost kitchens and like the virtual brands, or like, the market like burgeoning in weird fucking ways.
I don't like it. It's weird. But so back to my original point. So you were inspired by the Margaritaville trip.
I was.
Cody, we got to make this happen. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. All right. I don't know.
What do you want to do?
We the 3 of us need to go on a road trip. This absolutely.
Why a road trip? Why? You keep saying this word road trip, and
it'll only last a week. Or we don't have to do 22 restaurants in 24 days.
Wait, you know what we should do, Rim?
What?
Amsterdam.
I don't even know if that's happening.
We should go to every Amsterdam in Amsterdam.
Yes.
No. Okay. I'm sure we can find something interesting in Amsterdam to go to, like every house.
Several things.
We should go to every Amsterdam in Amsterdam. I like that. Yeah, that's what the title is.
Randy, you got to find like a restaurant that's like local to like the Northeast or Midwest or something, and we can go visit several. Because I want to steal this guy's idea and do it myself. Maybe we just go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Maybe we go to several Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know.
Or how about we find one of those like
Red
KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell like road stops, and like just do mukbangs. Like people have never had a bean and cheese burrito before. Like this is a good one. But the catch is we have to go to like ass nowhere, like in the middle of like Arkansas for it.
Oh shit!
It's got to be really inconvenient.
Yeah, that seems sketchy too. Anyways, well, we can workshop the idea. I like it. If you guys are up for it, it'd be fun.
We can workshop that, Cody.
Yeah. How about we go to every legal seafoods?
I feel like we just have mercury poisoning.
How many are there? Is it like 10?
There's one in Huntington, New York.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've been to 2.
Times 3 is 18, 22.
Holy shit, there's that many?
24, 26, 27.
See, the thing that disappoints, like I went to legal
Mostly in
seafood.
Massachusetts. The home.
Yeah, it's big in Mass, in the Boston area too. I went with a white back when we were still young, back in the early 2000s.
I got to
we
make
went
a
up.
pilgrimage to Quincy.
Okay, you guys want to do Boston? Is that what you're saying? I was in Boston a couple weeks ago. You want to go?
Not in the. What? It's got to be
not in
like
the winter.
springtime. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't.
go.
I don't do Boston winters anymore. Like I had like 3 of them, and I was like, no, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, springtime gives us enough time to plan. All right. I mean, in Boston's
Or
2
summer.
hours
It
for
could be
me.
a summer trip.
Okay.
Boston's
Well,
all right
we-
this summer.
Again, we can workshop. All right. We-
Yeah, I'm about to get promoted, so I can help fund it all.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Randy's about to get promoted.
Uh-huh.
Real quick, I'm not getting my voluntary demotion because everybody forgot I haven't been in my job for a year and I would lose too much money if I did that. So
I haven't
I'm
been
gonna
in my
wait.
job for a year, and they fucking waived it.
No, you can go up. You just can't go down because you just game in the system if they let you go down.
Oh, in my place, you can't go up unless if it's in the same business unit, unless if your business unit releases you.
They're just trying to get fucking rid of you. Is that what's happening?
No. I talked to everyone beforehand and told them why I wanted to do it.
So Randy's going to
And
get
they-
promoted. Hopefully, knock on wood. I hope that happens, Randy. Good for you.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that'll-
the recruiter's already talking
Yeah.
comp. Like, he was talking comp before the interview.
Randy has successfully used the laws of power, Cody, in order to.
No, he didn't,
Yes, he did.
because he got
Oh, you
promoted.
should've
It
seen-
doesn't make sense.
No,
No,
you should have seen my negotiation.
he did the opposite of all those.
No,
horrible-
I'm going for 2 positions, Cody, and I'm going to make the VPs bid against each other.
In what facet or manner?
I did it when I got a job, a couple of my promotion like 4 years ago. I got 2 positions at 2 different locations within the company, and then got the one that I wanted to go to pay me more than they would have, because the one that I didn't want to go to kept offering to pay me more.
All right.
The show is also educational, and we helped Randy. We've helped Randy get promoted twice now. This will be the second one, Randy.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
How much more?
In
are you
8
making?
months.
Like
In 8
40K
months.
more, 30K more.
No, it turns out no. I should be, but because I started at $12 an hour whenever I started with this place, I'm always at the minimum of the salary band. So
Well, that's like me too, man. I skipped a level and I fucking missed on my how the promotion opportunities. Oh man,
yeah, I'm
it's
going 2
fucking me.
levels this time.
I'm making so little money for the job that I do. It's
I went
ridiculous.
3 levels last time.
First world problems.
So in 8 months, I will have jumped 5 levels.
That's awesome, bud. Good for you.
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Speaking of jumping levels, you know why I didn't sleep Tuesday? I was up till 3:30 talking to my grandma. You guys cool if I talk about that a little bit?
Is it
Yep.
sad?
No,
Yeah.
just yep.
It's
Say yes.
really good.
Just say yes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Just
yes.
say yes.
Well, it's
Yes.
potentially sad if it doesn't work out.
Let us have it, buddy. We're here for you.
Okay. So my grandmother,
Hold on.
for the first time in my entire life,
Where you going?
Totally a joke. That is totally a joke.
I was just like, we're here for you. Hold on. I'm going to get a beer.
okay. So
No,
my
no,
grandmother
please
talked to
continue.
me about her family. Her dad specifically is where we started. His name was Elmer. And
Great.
according to her, I haven't been able to corroborate it yet. I'm working on it. But according to her, the day before the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, he got discharged from the Marines on Pearl Harbor.
Oh,
December 6, 1941. I have pictures of him at Pearl Harbor, on the base in Pearl Harbor, but I don't have the date for the pictures. So I'm working on that. And then, it turns out her, dad's name was an Adams, right? Interesting, a little bit, could be, there's a lot of Adams, but
There's a
the only reason it's
shitload of
interesting
Adams.
is, yeah, it's like a big name. But the only reason it's interesting is because his dad's dad, it's interesting because his dad's dad was named John Quincy Adams. That raised my eye a little. Like after the
Oh,
sixth
yeah.
president.
That rings the bell.
Yeah, and then his dad's name was George W. Adams, like John Quincy's eldest son, George Washington Adams. And he was born in 1823, and then George Washington Adams lived from 1801 to 1829 until he killed himself because he knocked up his chambermaid.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he jumped off a boat called the USS Franklin. He died in the Long Island Channel. What a terrible way to go.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, anyways, but he was alive during that time.
All right.
So all I need to prove, and he was a prolific man whore by all accounts. So all I need to prove is that he was in a certain county in Ohio in July 1822.
Prolific, you say?
And there's a chance, yes. And there's a chance, like his dad was super pissed, almost cost. Well, you know how his dad won the election, right?
Sure.
It's so fucked. Shrewd guy.
Basement?
Shrewd guy. No. Even more, he didn't win. He didn't win the election. There were 4 candidates that year. Andrew Jackson got the most votes by popular and electoral votes, but nobody got enough to clinch it, so it went to the House. And so then John Quincy Adams suddenly was caught making a deal with the Speaker of the House, Henry Clay. And then, lo and behold, after he got in the White House and the House handed him the White House, guess who his Secretary of State was? Henry Clay.
Your dad? Oh.
And it literally ruined the greatest political dynasty in American history of the Democratic Republican Party, where they held, because they had Thomas Jefferson 2 terms, James Madison 2 terms, that Monroe fellow 2 terms, and then John Quincy Adams 1 term, and he ruined it all by making the Dark Compact that split the party, and Andrew Jackson kicked his ass in the next election. So,
damn, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and then, what's even crazier is after that, Massachusetts elected him to be a representative. And he did that until he died. He literally died on the House floor, arguing against the gag rule or something, I think. And he had a stroke. He had a stroke on the House floor, and he died in the Speaker's chamber 2 days later. They brought everyone in. And I think his last words were something like, "I have done Earth. I am content."
Well, good for him. So you might be an Adams. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I might be related to 2 presidents, bud.
So what does that get us?
And also I can get legacy admission to Harvard because they founded it.
Oh, no shit. Really?
Yeah. They like all of the Adams dudes went to Harvard. Even George Washington managed to go in 3 years.
Is that a Sapporo? Oh, I love Sapporo. Cody, how do we make this happen? How do we prove that Randy is an Adams?
Give his DNA to somebody that has
I'm gonna have my grandma do it. I don't want to be in a database. But
fuck your grandma.
Well, she's never killed anyone. She's innocent. Neither have I, obviously, but just in case I need to. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I just don't want to have I don't know what they're going to do with I don't want to know if they're going to clone me or something.
Man, no, I hear you. I wouldn't do that shit either. My stupid sisters-in-law, they gave my father-in-law a fucking 23andMe kit for a birthday or some shit. And he's like, "What the fuck is this? I don't want this. I don't want to do this." "Oh, just do it. It'll be fun. Everybody's doing. Let's see where we came from." He's like, "No, I don't want
I'm going to turn out to be
like
part cucumber or something, and I'm going to hate it.
Yeah, see?
Oh, and then on my dad's side, old Butch, that he was also a prolific man whore. 13 illegitimate kids.
Didn't you have a relative named Friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't live very long.
That's his name.
But
Friend.
My 3rd great grandpa George W. Adams was in the Civil War in the Ohio Infantry, and he got shot in the hip. Was out for 6 months and then went back to war, and then he finished out his life. I found his obituary, and it does not make a single mention of his parents, but he was known as the best stove maker in the vicinity.
Whoa!
The Ohio Stove Company.
Oh, that's
cast iron stoves.
Great feather.
Stove molder.
Best stove molder in the vicinity
until he went on strike for 8 years for better wages, and then he died.
Did he get it? Did he get better wages, or did he die?
No. He didn't work for 8 years.
Oh shit!
Your first clue was, and then he died. And then he got wages and died.
Well, maybe in the waning days, they came around and gave him a UPS type deal.
Extra kick you in the balls. Hey, we heard you're dying, so here's that extra $1.50 you wanted.
It's like the Alanis Morissette song. It's a death row pardon 2 minutes too late, bro.
You could zap somebody back after 2 minutes.
I don't know if that's really ironic.
You just need to redefibrillate after 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about that song, though, Cody, there's not a lot of irony in it. It's a lot of just bad luck and bad timing.
Yeah, you want to talk about something like a coincidence that happened to me? So on August 14th, I was listening to a podcast, and they had on a Mayan scholar, like a linguist, a Mayan linguist. He's read a lot of their texts.
Okay.
And he mentioned their creation myth. Have you ever heard the Mayan creation myth?
Something to do with sky serpent, gods.
Lots of shit. The Pope of all. Basically, like the gods tried to make humans like 4 times and fucked up. And like the first time, that's how we got animals. Second time, that's how we got the second time they were made out of wood and they had to make another race to like disintegrate them. And then the third time they made monkeys.
Okay.
And then the fourth time it was after these two twins, their dads they were playing ball one day and the lords of the underworld heard them and got pissed. And so they summoned them to the underworld. And so the fathers went home and they put their equipment up into the attic of their parents' house. And they said, all right, Mom, I'll see you later.
Equipment?
And then they went to the underworld.
What the fuck?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, and it started in the year 3114 BC, apparently. That's when everything started.
Okay.
That day. August 14th, 3114. That's why this is interesting.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, so the hero twins... the twins go down and the underlords trick them into killing themselves or something. And so then later they have sons somehow. I don't know how. And the sons get tricked to go into the underworld, but somebody, so like a hawk or something, tells them to get the equipment out of the attic of their grandparents' house. And they challenge the underlords to play ball. But then they use like ants to like do shit, and then they have like birds attack.
God.
And then ultimately those two defeat the underlords, and they free the people of
Underlords.
Yeah, whatever. And then they become the sun and the moon, and that's when life started.
I'm gonna write.
And the best part is their friends, the god of alcoholic beverages, the 400 boys, are the stars. They resurrected all of them so that they could hang out in the stars in the sky together.
Okay. See, somebody made that up in the 1500s, right?
Way sooner than that.
Yeah, I was watching. I was watching. Randy, this is related. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you because this is. I don't believe time is real anymore. Like I'm losing. I don't believe time is real. I think we're. I'm leaning towards simulation theory a lot more. But I was watching Pursuit of Wonders thing on Descartes, Rene Descartes, right? The famous.
Oh no! You got into Descartes?
No, I was just reading. Not reading. I was just watching a video about where the guy came from in life and all stuff.
Yeah.
And it was funny because he was alive in the 1600s, I believe.
Sounds about right.
And all the shit happening in the 1600s sounds exactly like all the shit happening now.
Yeah, the English Civil War.
Shit loops.
Whenever the parliamentarians killed King Charles I and took over England. Cromwell.
No, I'm just talking about the bullshit we talk about. It's like the fuck, like Randy, me, and Cody will sit here and talk about what is real, man. What's reality? I don't understand. Maybe it's like,
what is real has been fucking guys. Yeah.
But these guys are having the same conversation.
But the thing is, their conversation is simpler because they don't have any concept of like.
Not necessarily. I was going through John Quincy Adams' diaries.
But
he's a complex guy.
Yeah. See, Cody, they don't need to have the concept of supercomputers, but they had the concept of something watching us. Like
right. And this is before all this stuff we need to like craft simulation theory. These guys were already able to like conceptualize that without
understood quantum mechanics.
Yeah. See, and then here's the other thing, right? Pyramids. Okay. There's more pyramids in the Americas than there are in Egypt. I don't know if you knew that, but there are.
Yeah. We have step pyramids, and
they're finding more all the time.
Yeah. Who fucking knew how to build fucking pyramids back in 3000 BC?
Pyramids are the easiest thing to build, you numbnut.
Oh, I put a picture of my possible 4th great grandfather, the playa, George Washington Adams. You know how pissed John Adams was that John Quincy Adams named his first son after George Washington instead of him? He named his second son after him, but yeah, like his mom Martha didn't talk to him for like a year, or Abigail didn't talk to John Quincy.
These are just like the Trumps, man. Like, see, history's always repeating. It's always the same shit, just at a different time. Man, it's
Look at the mutton choppies.
Yeah. That guy looks like he fucks.
I actually have a dedicated monitor to the chat now. I'm reading the chat. I'm being a better person.
Randy, who was that really big titty lady that we discovered who got arrested?
Oh my God. So while I was researching, so the guy that George Washington Adams knocked up, her name was Liza Dolph. So I researched that, searched for it because I took a $99 a month free trial out on ancestry.com. I have 14 days, but I can export the family tree. Anyways, so I searched for this Liza Dolph, and sure enough, the town I live in, Liza Dolph died at 93 in. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'm going to read her obituary. Well, it shows you the whole newspaper for that day. So I was zooming in, and the first I'll put this in the chat because it's too amazing. The first fucking story is about a stripper who got fined $100 for stripping. And her name was Busty Russell.
Busty Russell. Cody, Google Busty Russell.
Okay. I got a monitor.
Yep.
Yes.
Busty Russell.
Dude,
right.
And Busty Russell is probably the greatest stripper of all time. My opinion.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, and let me just read you a little excerpt that Rim sent me. Well, let me put this in the Discord chat first. Sorry, I got to do it from my phone.
Busty Russell stripper is probably what you want to Google, because I just got a whole bunch of modern day pornography. Oh my God. It's all busty.
It's all busty.
Oops. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. Back
Where
down.
the fuck did the newspaper go?
Yeah. But Cody, this woman was a very large breasted individual, that so much so that she could put them under her arms and make it look like her titties were coming out her back.
Yes.
That's how big they were.
Wow.
All natural.
Yeah. And she was a famous burlesque dancer all the way up until the 70s, when women started to be able to have silicone breasts. And she said, well, what's so special about having big tits if everybody has big tits? So then she quit.
Yep. And you know how much they fined her?
$100.
Yep. That was a lot for 68.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
lot.
really find it.
I found a coupon for it. Oh,
What are you doing?
No, I'm
Are you shopping?
researching on my TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, burlesque misspelled. Nice.
Yep.
I Need a Man. That next Friday. I'm watching. I'm looking at a poster, but yeah, she is quite a macromastic lady.
Yeah.
That
huge.
huge, big tittied.
It's amazing.
Here, I'm putting it in the chat.
Yeah, they don't know how to spell burlesque. That's funny. Traveling burlesque. Yeah, it's all misspelled.
Well, it's somebody like Rim writing it. So
No, it's not. Shut up. I know how to spell, you fuck. God.
Huh.
I just assumed.
Yeah, I
Yeah, right here. But numbers can only give you part of the picture. When this mammoth-titted queen would dance on stage, she could take each breast, tuck them under her armpits, and there would be enough boobs sticking out the back to appear as if breasts had grown out from behind. She could also throw each tit over her shoulder while she gyrated around the stage. Wow. Gargantuan, indeed.
Huh. Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that, Cody?
She's. Oh, wait.
What you find randomly. In the same newspaper article, they're advertising you can meet Pete Rose. This is before
I want to meet Pete Rose.
Like, it's a really good picture of the damn newspaper.
Huh.
And then they have,
I was
you guys
misspelling
ever hear of
Russell. Excuse
Champion
me.
and the Challenger. We do that at work all the time. They call Champion and Challenger, but here it's two senators from Ohio. They're trying to figure out the nominee. And then, of course, the biggest ad on it is for a tombstone. Wonderful. Bygone times.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's been an interesting week for everybody.
Oh, I haven't even told you like a third
Oh.
of everything that's happened to me.
Cody, what you got going on with how's your vacation with America going?
Delicious. Apparently I'm such like a huge introvert barnacle and unaware of my surroundings. There's a dispensary in walking distance of me, and I discovered that 45 minutes before this show because of the lovely Amara actually being a human being and being aware of her surroundings, she just looks across the street on Google Maps like there's a dispensary 7 minutes on foot from here. I'm like, that's new. And apparently when I was visiting Amera, they opened up. And
Jesus, Cody.
it's fucking wild.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
How do you not know there's a dispensary 2 minutes
Hawaiians,
from you?
just because on like their signage, they label themselves as an apothecary.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, not a dispensary. They call themselves an apothecary for some reason.
I like that. Yeah.
And it
Oh,
confused me.
hey, speaking of dispensary news, I was reading an article that here in Connecticut, they can move away from the medical names and more into the more common names of cannabis strains. So you know what you're buying rather than Alex,
AK
Oral X.
AK 47 bubblegum titty fuck.
Right.
you know, my new dispensary Loom. Actually, they got me to leave a fucking Google review when I went, and I don't do that.
And who wrote the Google review?
You did?
Huh?
You read it?
No, I read it. Who wrote it?
Oh, ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't say
but it's
who.
epic. It said like it said whenever I went in that the bunch of singing plants serenaded me. Anyway, they're literally though they were ranked as the top grower in the country. Here's one of their articles about, look at this, strongest weed strains of 2023.
What do we got?
Right here, let me get in here. Number one was Jenny Kush.
Okay.
This is a Michigan special. It's named after Jenny something, the cannabis activist.
All right.
Yeah.
Jenny Kush,
So-
Cody.
But look at the trichomes on that, man.
It's pretty tasty.
Okay, and then and here we got Alien Mint.
Alien
Also-
mints.
Yeah, so between 28 and 34%. And they really study the effects of terpenes, and they're very good to list those out. I sent you guys, I think, one of their posters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Cody, this live resin that I have.
Yeah.
Most carts that are distillate are about 1.7% terpenes. This one's 11%. It is so flavorful, and it feels like I took a hit of it after I got in the car, and I had to wait for 15 minutes before I could drive.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I was on my way home today,
Time code.
and luckily, like I looked up and read this giant. Wait, what did I say?
You admitted to crimes.
Oh, well, and then on my way home,
No, he
there was this
didn't. That was in
giant
Minecraft GTA.
sign. Yeah, obviously.
Time code is
I
an hour 18. Now it's
I stopped at this light, and there was a big orange sign, and I wasn't going to read it because I just figured it was construction. And then I finally read it, and it said OVI checkpoint ahead. And I was like, oh fuck! So I just turned, and I found an alternate route.
What's an
I was
OVI
like,
checkpoint?
Good. Oh, that's they check you to see if you're intoxicated. You have to
Oh.
stop, and they.
Shit.
Yeah,
I've been in those.
yeah, me too.
My highway was flooded this
Never
morning.
before. While oh man, look at this Bobby Wild.
Wow.
All right, enough of the visuals. The people can't see our visuals unless they can.
See this right now. Here's what I'm going to get next time.
What's
They
that?
just started this live rosin.
Not resin.
Okay. Yeah, rosin. It's the way they freeze it. So and see how they talk about the terpenes, what
You
aromas
jealous,
and
Cody?
use cases.
Look at
Yeah.
the price. Now, so here's the thing that amazes me at this place is the prices. Randy, what are
Ooh.
Oh, so for their top of the line stuff,
A little
like
bougie.
the live rosin, it's $45 for a disposable. But for these, the live resin, I got 2 of those for $60, and then their regular non-distillate carts that are pretty solid, like these, they're 10 for $100.
10 for 100?
Yeah.
See, Cody's eyes just lit up. Look at Cody's face.
It's quite a selection.
Yeah, let's look at the specials.
Cody's going to text us from Michigan tomorrow.
Yeah, just help with a question mark.
Yeah.
Help?
Mary be like, have you seen Cody?
Oh, and then their flour, dude. Well, obviously you saw their flour. It's amazing. And I got an ounce for $86.
Awesome, bud. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's really contributed to my good mood lately
Yeah.
and my increased focus.
Okay.
Nice.
And my doctor thinks, though, because I've been getting like hyper focused on things. Oh, hey, Kristen figured out how to join.
Yeah, you do get hyper focused on things. Yes, you do.
Yes, I very much do. And because I wasn't sleeping, I haven't been taking my stimulants. And so then I had an appointment with the medicine lady. She was worried about me not sleeping, so she told me to go see my primary care physician. So I did today. And Doc Mass is not worried. So
wow, what the fuck was that, Cody? It was like you're like a monster.
Nope.
But he told me that I
edit
need
that
to take
out
the stimulants because they keep me from hyper focusing.
Okay.
I lost visuals on you.
Yeah,
There you go.
You're
Okay.
good.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Guys, I think we can probably wrap this one up a little bit. We don't want to go into any of the content next week. Next week was 275. This is time travel. All right, we recorded this way before you heard it, just like the last few episodes. My schedule got all screwed up.
I don't know what you're doing. Seems like you're slinging time all hither thither like some kind of Doctor Who fuck.
And it might even get weirder if Randy doesn't get me the fucking files I need to get the fucking show out. Fucking asshole. Like it was like almost a week ago. I said, hey, give me episode titles and show notes, and I haven't seen art. I haven't seen the show file. Cody gave me some titles. I got nothing. So
Did I?
Yeah, you did. But now we have to scroll back up, and I hate doing that.
I hate scrolling up.
It's
Yeah.
the worst. It's just
iOS 17 Apple's going to do it for you.
What do you mean?
They'll have a button.
Oh,
Holy shit. I hate how good they are.
Yeah. Isn't that annoying?
I want them to have the functionality that Textra had. When I had an Android, I had the app called Textra, and I could open up one of my chats with somebody, and I can go to a specific date and read the text messages that were sent on that date.
You can do that, buddy.
I can.
You just in text message, you scroll up and a search bar will appear, and just Google, Apple text search.
Google the search bar.
Text. Well, no. Google you how to search for the certain name. You do from with a colon.
There's a shorthand involved for the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how do there's no search bar that comes up with the
there is.
You got to scroll.
Okay, are you in there?
I am scrolling. Yeah.
Okay, just scroll up.
I'm scrolling up.
And a search bar will appear.
No, there's nothing.
At the very top.
At the very top. Nothing. No search bar. So
Okay,
you're just lying to me.
No, let me send you a picture.
Does it work for
How it
groups?
works?
Let me see if I can find mine.
No.
Yeah,
nothing.
it searches.
This is
literally-
great fucking content.
Yeah. Just this
Yeah,
argument.
best Randy troubleshooting.
No. I see what you got. No, I
Send it to me.
thought you meant within
And Rem
the,
ends in the group chat. Shut the fuck up, Cody.
I meant
You're always
in the
critical.
text message itself, not the names list. Anyways, all right, guys, I love you guys.
Okay, look at the top. There's a search
Oh my
bar.
God.
Just shut up, okay? God,
Like, you're talking shit and you don't even know what you're fucking talking
nobody
about.
likes you. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it though.
Wow, that was a very trailer park voice. That's very trailer
Speaking
park.
of which, oh my God. So there's this local who comes into the father-in-law's gas station and he lives in a shed at his parents, or he lived in a shed at his parents, but he only had one cord going to it and like 6 fucking surge protectors coming off of it with fucking hot plates.
No!
The fucking shed burnt down. And
Of course
ammo
it
went
did.
off literally for 36 hours.
Ammo.
He had so much ammo in the shed. Like they had to back off and just let 22 shells fuck. Boom, 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 boom,
Oh
and
my
just-
god.
It was fucking nuts.
Boom.
Where was that? Down the street from you?
Yeah.
That was me.
Fucking Ohio. Oh, Cody, what are you
Oh
up
my
to
God.
this coming week here? What do you got going on?
Doing beach things, possibly going to Hilo. No, definitely going to Hilo.
Can you go to that island that lady bought from King Kamehameha or not?
Don't know.
I'll look it up.
Are you gonna go to Pearl Harbor?
That's in the books. We're gonna do some botanical walk
Okay.
shit. Yeah.
Rainforest shit?
Rainforest. See, the thing is, like, we could do this hike to like a lovely like lighthouse and a cliff, like ocean cliff view, but it's fucking hot, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking hot.
Hey, whatever happened to that chocolate we were
Queen
supposed to get?
Ka Ahumamo.
It's actually right over there. I can. It came to fucking Hawaii, so it could go to
across the country.
go to Crackleberry Junction in Ohio.
Randy, when are we going to know if you got promoted? We'll next episode we're going to record the week after next, so will we know?
He
That?
said on us on Monday
Oh shit! Okay, so
for that one, and then I got to wait and go through the motions. The other one, this one I only have one person to manage as a manager.
Oh,
And the other one I would have 5. So I'm kind of leaning towards the one, although I know him and he's kind of a prick, so I don't know.
just because I have an actual platform, can I make a PSA or an announcement?
yeah, of course you can.
Just because, like, I got a lot of people doing this, and I love you. This is no shame, but me and all of my people are fine from the Maui fires. So don't you worry none about me.
Yeah, if you listen to the last episode, Cody was
Like,
laughing
yeah,
at those people.
A lot of people. I wasn't, but
No.
just because this is the biggest soapbox I can stand on, and it's about the size of an envelope or the thickness of an envelope. I'm saying on this soapbox, hello, I'm fine, and all my people are fine. Thank you for your kind words and caring.
And fuck
No hate.
that stupid asshole who didn't
But we
release the
good.
extra water. That fucking guy. They should drag him through the streets.
Yeah,
What a piece of
a fumbling of the turkey was involved. I've been told with
God,
the
Oh,
emergency
how terrible.
response. Some of the emergency response.
We got to bring the meritocracy back. Only hire the best. Only hire the best and brightest. Okay.
But the best and brightest don't want to do that.
No, they don't. They're smart. They're smart. They go into their mountain bunkers.
Yeah, they're like, why would I want to? Yeah.
Sent this dude to 233 years in prison. So I am.
Cody, how do you feel about? Oh, sorry.
What?
About Larry Ellison buying 92% of the island of Lanai?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, some Mormon dude like figured out a way to buy up all of it, and then it became part of the Dole Company somehow. And then Larry Ellison bought it.
Okay.
and he owns it. And then they're like, there's like 2% that's owned by the government, and the rest is his.
Huh.
Good.
Isn't that fucked?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's great. Dole needed to make money.
$300 million.
I'm going on my first 2-week
all said and
vacation
back.
in several years. So I'm taking a 2-week vacation. Going to New
Lovely.
Hampshire next week, and then some stuff around the house. Kids are going back to school. You know, it's going to be nice. So we won't record next week. We'll record the week after, and then we will finally be live with the times. We'll stop time traveling. That Sapporo looks amazing. I love Sapporo. I'm a big fan.
I'm using it to mask my burps visually.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Okay. All right. Hey, if you like what we do, you want to support us, you know what to do. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Randy's doing stuff out there. That's fun. Then more stuff coming. Patreon.
Oh, speaking of a new Patreon reward,
what?
We can have 9 people backstage in this sumbitch.
Oh yeah,
like
cool.
as backstage guests. So we can make that a roll. Like one of the, if you pay $15 a month, then you get.
They just probably hang dong and try and distract us.
No, they can't. No video. They can just listen.
Oh, there's
it takes away my, get all the content the patrons pay for, but for free.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Let's see here. T-shirts, buy T-shirts. Eat the Rich shirt on Amazon. That's fun. Get the freaking review up. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. What would Jesus draw? I think he's doing something there.
Oh yeah, I started a e-commerce website for it.
All right, we'll talk about that.
You're very quick.
Wow.
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
on a 14-day free trial.
Very Web 2.0. 3.0?
Right.
It's through WooCommerce, and but I got to find another supplier because I was going to use Printful.
Man, I'm just trying to
their
end the
plugin
fucking
has
show.
terrible reviews.
Just trying to end it. What do you want?
I was gonna put the Jesus dog on a trucker hat, man.
Put the fucking Jesus dog on a trucker hat, then. But I gotta go. It's midnight. I gotta go. Oh,
I gotta go to a fire.
I'm so high from this new weed from that dispensary.
good night, everybody.
It was called Hawaiian Snow.
Oh, I love it. You look it.
I'm toasty as fuck.
Oh man, you know what I found on Netflix is amazing. Do you feel it's a limited docuseries called the Business of Drugs, and like they do a deep dive, and like cocaine is the perfect drug to deal because the market's so stable.
I love that, Randy. Cocaine's the perfect drug to deal because the market's so stable. End quote. 2023.
The price hasn't raised in like since the 60s. It's like video games.
No, because there would be a massive revolt. If you went out and told a cokehead he'd have to pay $1 more for his 8-ball, he'd start burning shit down and gnawing on furniture.
What the fuck is
I'm
that?
recording a show. What are you doing?
Midnight. What are you doing on the phone? Who's calling you at midnight?
Oh, you want to get on the show? 1 second.
Oh, we're
No, I'm leaving.
Okay, we got somebody wants to add something. Oh, hold on. I can do Bluetooth or something, bitch.
You're gonna explode some kind of CERN reactor in Geneva.
I hate this.
Hold on. You know what? Oh, speaking of that, guess what I found out happened on the day I was born at 9:14 a.m.
I can't even leave the session. It's like it's grayed out. I can't even hit the button.
Nelson Mandela was released.
Are we
from prison, and
hostages?
Therefore,
Son of a
no.
bitch.
Therefore, the Mandela effect started the day I was born.
All right. Who is it?
Dylan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everyone can hear you now.
Okay.
What's up? What's up, Miss Daisy?
We're trying to end the show. Rim's like really pissed about it.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea for him.
Yeah, he's kind of a pussy. I don't know.
That's what I mean.
He's like, it's
He's
midnight.
sitting on a man pod or
I'm
something.
fucking right here.
Yes.
I can hear everybody what you're saying.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he can hear you.
Well,
man.
I hope you can hear me.
There
Motherfucker,
you
I don't
go.
even know who you are. Shut the fuck
He
up.
challenges you to a slap fight, Rim.
Do you need me to pull it out of your pussy for you?
No, out of my ass, though.
What?
Oh, I can do that.
All right.
Ram's
Yeah,
got a
he's a magician.
cloaca like a chicken. One hole, all the business. Laying eggs and shit.
You should put me on there.
Huh?
You should have put me on there.
Oh,
I'm a
we
good
can.
mama.
Oh, okay. Hi, Kristen. We can still hear you.
Is everybody
I thought
drunk?
you coming over a fire.
I am. As soon
It's
as we
midnight.
fucking
How
wrap
you guys
this
having
up.
fires at midnight?
Why
What the
we got to wrap it up? Why can't you keep it on the road?
fucking Ohio, man.
Because my
Shit.
board's here, man. Like you know how much shit I'd have to unhook to keep it on the road. I do have a laptop for it, and I do have an inverter in my car to power the
This
board.
is
Holy
taking
shit,
a
I can do a
strange
podcast
turn.
on the road.
That's what I just said. You can do it on the road. You're welcome.
Yeah, it'd be really hard though. Like,
Yeah.
No,
All right.
but I mean I can show you something hard, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Dylan, you sound handsome. Nice talking to you. I'm going to leave.
oh, he's very handsome,
Right?
You know Chris Pratt?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like him.
Okay.
All right. So cut the shit. Cut your recording.
Oh, okay. Stop.